This is probably the most fascinating Tuesday Treadmill talks because it looks like I'm being abducted by aliens in the back. Fuck fluorescent light bulbs, I hate them. It's finally, like, winter, so I'm not having the sun shine in my face, which is really nice. And it looks really beautiful outside. I'm actually watching the sunrise as I'm speaking here. But, this is actually worse than usual. And it looks like sun went out over there, so I'm not getting it from both sides, so you can kind of see me, you know? But these are fucking Tuesday Treadmill talks, they're nothing special. So let's get down to this. This is Tuesday Treadmill Talks number 27. It's been a long time, but I should probably explain what happened. So I had 14 units this last semester, and I passed all my classes to the best of my knowledge, and it was a fucking nightmare. It was really bad. Really, really, really bad. Spent a lot of it doing homework every morning and every night. Which is why Tuesday Treadmill Talk stopped happening along with the rest of the channel. What's been going on besides school? My gaming PC has officially died. I know I say that a lot, but this time it stays on for 6 minutes and crashes. I think I burned out the power supply. I clean the fucking fans all the fucking time and it's still not working, so power supply's gone. Time to start rebuilding my gaming PC and make a VR PC, might as well. Been playing a lot of Battlefront. Got the Rogue One DLC, which is pretty fun. But I got a certain game and I said I wouldn't play it until school was done. Because I know it would just consume my life. And that is Final Fantasy 15. I fucking love it. It's so fun. It's what I've wanted from a Final Fantasy game. Simpler fighting, so we don't have the turn-based shit. But not too simple like Kingdom Hearts. There's actually strategy in Final Fantasy 15. And teamwork, which is really fun. Yeah, I'm barely into the game. I think I'm in the second or third chapter. There's like 14 chapters in all. But I'm really taking my time with this game. I'm not trying to speed run it. I'm doing a lot of side quests and stuff. And it's just so fun. It's a beautiful looking game. Well worth your time. It's probably the best game I've played this year. Just so fun. Also been playing Until Dawn a little bit. I downloaded that off of PlayStation Plus. It was on sale on there, so I bought that. And it's pretty fun. Really fucked up. Really, really, really fucked up. But really good graphics. Really creepy. So yeah, video game wise, that's what I've been doing. What I've been reading, pretty much nothing. I listened to the first Dragonlance Legends book, Time of the Twins. I finished that. Of course, I listened to Catalyst, a Rogue One novel. I've already reviewed that. Right now, I'm listening kind of to War of the Twins, which is the second Dragonlance Legends book. It's alright. It's partly because I'm not in the mood for Dragonlance right now, so I might just take a hiatus from it. Because I just have so much stuff that I have to review in general. That's just another thing. For those of you who haven't watched it yet, go check out not Tuesday Treadmill Talks, what the fuck. Discase Problems, number 15 came out. I put a lot of work in that. I had to encode that fucking thing 6 times. 6 fucking times. Okay, so I don't use Adobe Premiere often, which is my first mistake. It'd make my videos a lot better if I edited. So I'm going to start trying to do that. So I've been doing the, I decided to do it for disk case problems, and I have encoding problems, because the way I used to encode things is not good quality anymore. And I thought back, I'm like, when was the last time I finalized and encoded a video? Frequently. And I'm like, oh shit, 2012. When HDMI was not nearly as prevalent. I mean, it was, but on YouTube, not as much. So I figured out how to encode in 1080, which is nice. There's a specific YouTube encoding thing you do for YouTube videos on Adobe Premiere. Technically, it's not even on Adobe Premiere anymore. You can't do it on one thing because Adobe has to be more complicated than it should be. You have to do it on Media Encoder, which is an Adobe program that comes free if you purchase Adobe Premiere, well, your subscription to Adobe Premiere. Or if you're a student like me, you have the Adobe Student Pack, which has everything. Right now, I have installed on my computer Adobe Audition, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro, Media Encoder. I think there's Camera Roll or something like that for Photoshop. And what's the other one? Oh yeah, I put Dreamweaver on there because a buddy of mine had to use Dreamweaver for something, and he didn't have it on his computer. His computer couldn't run with it. So I just installed it on mine, and we just did that. But all the Adobe programs are now on their 2017 version. They all updated last week, which made things really interesting. Because I was working on a big project for my group in my music video productions class, and it didn't encode properly. I don't think it encoded well the second time. Just really low quality, which sucks. So with the YouTube release of it, I know at least one of you is going to be watching this. I will try it the way I did disk case problems. But that'll be tonight if I encode it, and it'll come out tomorrow. Because I don't want 2 videos a day. It's bad enough that disk case problems came out so late last night. And this is coming out so early. Yeah. That's pretty much it for this week. Not a whole lot more to discuss. Because Christmas is coming up. Been spoiling the shit out of my girlfriend. But then she spoils the shit out of me. So it's they counterbalance each other. We're just fucking spoiled. Getting each other too many gifts. We just get carried away. Yeah. Don't ask me any comic book questions, because I won't have the fucking answers, and I don't care. That's just my honest opinion at this point. Don't really care the comic book world anymore. It's just such a business, and I just, no. Had to quit cold turkey, and it's gonna stay like that. I mean, I might, well, we can talk about this. My switch to digital. Okay, so you've watched my latest haul. I've been buying a lot of Blu-ray sets. Well, I've run out of room. So, pretty much, I have to decide now to be really picky on what I want a physical copy of anymore when it comes to movies. And I'm thinking I'm going to do the same with comic books as well. Because I don't have room for those either. I don't want to buy my novels digital. I don't like that. I like turning the pages in novels. But comics, I like that panel-to-panel thing that Comixology does. Which reminds me, I have a whole bunch of Comixology trades on my tablet, just waiting for me to read them now that I'm out of school. But, yeah. So I'm thinking, Rogue One's coming out, which I've seen it twice now, people. Not gonna give you a full review on it here, because that's not the place for it. We're gonna do a Legends podcast dedicated to Rogue One probably next week. So it gives you enough time to watch it before we do spoilers on it. It's going to be a spoiler podcast. It's going to be real fun with hopefully a bunch of the admins of Star Wars reviewers. We're just all going to review it together and discuss. I really would like that. Even Dylan, who won't watch the fucking thing. Because, you know, he doesn't support that. Let's see. Got some phlegm because I haven't talked and walked this much in a while. So we got that. But like, so I bought that Harry Potter set, and I've officially decided that'll probably be the last Warner Brothers movie I get digital, like physically, because they all go to Flickster, and I don't like using Flickster anymore. I was using Flickster for a while, but I like iTunes' way of doing things. I learned this when I tried to put my Force Awakens. Of course, I put my Force Awakens on my parents' account, so I was using Flickster because I was sharing the family account for iTunes. But as of last night, with my Mac using all of their storage, their backup storage on their iCloud that they pay for, they told me, you gotta use your own iTunes now, which is fine. I was already planning to do that with podcasts. So that leaves me open to getting all my movies and music on my own account, which sucks in the short term because I have movies that I've either redeemed or purchased on their iTunes, and there's no way of transferring them. Most of them are crap, but they have a copy of Force Awakens that has its digital download code. I'll just steal that, because that's probably the most valuable one I have that's on their account. But, like, the thing is, I put a bunch of movies on Flickster. In fact, I have Game of Thrones Season 4 on Flickster. That's how serious I was, because the Game of Thrones Blu-ray sets got their digital download codes, and they go to that. They can go to either or. It's just Warner Brothers goes to Flickster, that's right. Because I have at least 2 of the Hobbit movies on Flickster. I have the Dark Knight Christopher Nolan movies on there. I have Assault on Arkham, The Killing Joke, and those are the ones required to be on there. I think I'll just redeem my Harry Potter one, and I'll just have all the Harry Potter movies on there, and that'll be the end of that. Because I think I could still... Because I plan on this time next year switching completely to iOS and getting an iPhone 7 Plus or whatever will be out at that time. But I'm planning on switching to that, and I also, in the not too distant future, will probably switch to Apple TV when I move out, just because I want to cut cords, and I don't want to use my PS4 for everything. So, like, at some point, my girlfriend and me will move out and we'll get our own place. And I don't know if I want my PlayStation in the living room at our place. I kind of want it in the bedroom, because we both have a TV that we're both going to take. And my TV's probably going to end up in the living room because it's bigger. It's a little bit bigger. And plus my Bose soundbar. I'll be the living room TV, and then she wants one in the bedroom, which I'm fine with. I'd like one in the bedroom too. So it'd be hers. I kind of just want to have one of my PlayStations set up in the bedroom. So what, will we use my PS3 in the living room? And I'm thinking, no. Let's get an Apple TV. I don't know if she'll go for that or not. She'll probably text me after this video like, why are you setting us up with an Apple TV? That's stupid. But I like the Apple TV. I like the iOS interface. I like the simplicity of its remote. I mean, they got me there. I don't like... We have Xfinity right now at my parents' house where I live currently, because, you know, poor student. And my girlfriend's got Xfinity, and we basically both don't use it. I think she uses it once a week, and I don't use it. I use it like like a month out of the year for Ash vs. Evil Dead, which I haven't even watched this season. And I'm like, I don't even think I want to. Because I don't like the way my cable box works. It puts lines in my TV, which that's probably just a broken part of my TV. But I don't use that connection port, so it's not a big deal. So, yeah. Just want to switch to Apple TV. Want everything to be on, like, Apple interface, iOS. But I got too much shit on Flickster. Like, what else do I have Deadpool on Flickster. I did option put it on iTunes or Flickster, and I put it on Flickster. Same with, I think I have Independence Day on there, and possibly The Big Lebowski. Because I'm fucking stupid, I guess. I don't know. But then there's like download codes that I never used and expired, where I bought them out of the $5 bin at Best Buy, like Clerks and The Crow. I got those both, and I'm like, ooh, they got digital download codes. They expired last year. And I'm like, fuck. That'd been nice to have those on there. I don't know, I just like having a digital copy with my Blu-ray. Or eventually, probably 4K Ultra. I don't know if I'll switch to that. Because I think digital will just take off. And we just won't have that anymore. Because I mean, it's so much easier. And plus, after the fire, it's really started to get me thinking about what I should do with my collection. I mean, the Star Wars will stay physical. That's just how that's going to be. And my hardcover books are going to be that way. But I don't know. What do you people think? Write down in the comments below what I should do. Because I don't know. Anyway, have a nice day.